You attract what you think. Think about it. I wake up every morning and I'm so happy to live my life. The sun is out. It's a beautiful day. I can go out. I can take care of myself. I can go to the gym. I can meet my friends. I can focus on my career. And I have a positive outlook towards that. Instead, I wake up the same day and it's raining, and I'm like, oh, it's raining. I don't want to go out. I lay in bed all day. I think about how stressful life is, the things I want to achieve that I haven't achieved yet, maybe a situation with a friend or with a guy that I'm not really enjoying, and I start overthinking and overthinking, and I lay in bed and I start overthinking, and eventually what I think comes true, and then you're like, oh, I knew it. No, it's that you are attracting what you're thinking. If you think positive, you attract positive. And that's the real shift. That's the real shift that many people underestimate. If you think of beautiful thing and good energy that's coming around you, and you surround yourself with good people, and you do everything that you love, and you wake up every day and you are positive about life, even if it's a bad day and things aren't going like you expected to, you can still be, I'm breathing, I'm breathing, I'm breathing. So sometimes we need to have we need to shift our mindset in order to get things to us, get good energy and meet the right people. Because if we have that bad mindset, what's gonna come out of that? If I wake up every single day and think, this is gonna go wrong, this is not aligned with my life, this is bad, and I overthink and I overthink, and everything is gonna get worse, and I have this to do and I have that to do, I'm never gonna achieve that, I'm never gonna do that, what's gonna happen? You're not gonna do it. It's not like if I say it, the opposite is going to happen. No, I'm attracting that. I'm attracting that bad energy into my life. And what's going to come out of that? Just bad things. Bad energy attracts bad energy. But if I'm positive and if I think in a positive way, good things are going to come to me. Good things are going to come to you. So I know sometimes it's not like you can wake up every day and every day can be an amazing day, Like, of course, we have our days, we have our up and downs, and life gets on the way, and some people disappoint us, or things don't go as we expect to go. Everybody has a bad day. It's normal. The important thing is, how do you deal with it? Do you act in a negative way or do you act in a positive way? In my life, the biggest, the moment where I had a massive shift into my life are my breakups. And it's awful moment. I suffer because it deeply hurts me, of course, because it's that person leaving my life, it's a loss. And you suffer like it's a loss. But why? Why is a massive shift? Every time I have a breakup, I have the biggest shift into my life. Why? Because I'm alone with myself. And I have two ways. And I think, okay, option A, I lay in bed all day, cry myself to sleep, and, like, be sad about that little boy who left me, and, ruin my career, my friendships, and have a negative outcome in life, or I'm never gonna find someone else, and this doesn't exist, love doesn't exist, I'm never gonna believe in love again, I'm gonna change myself, and I'm gonna be cold and selfish, and or or I can wake up that day, be the strongest version of me, take care of myself, go to the gym, go for a walk, do some shopping, or just go around, get a matcha for yourself or a coffee or whatever you feel like, and start thinking positive. That happened for a reason, and start focusing on your career, babe. That's the first thing you should focus on. Your career, that's your future. Don't depend on someone else. And you will see things are gonna shift. And it happens with me because once I start focusing on myself, of course, I wake up every day, I think about the guy. I'm not I'm not a machine. I have feelings, of course. My last breakup, I was waking up every day and I was like, of course, it was hurting me. I was replaying scenes in my head and I was thinking of that, what I could have done different, like this, and that. But I was still focusing on myself. I was going to the gym every day for 2 hours every day. I was focusing on my career so much. I was pitching article to news company and I was going to events and I was writing and investigating and talking with that. I saw a massive shift into my life. I wrote one of the best pieces that I couldn't have done it if I wasn't like completely locked in, you know? I made some great networking connection and I started writing a book because that gave me the motivation to just focus on me, you know? I started writing a book, I started taking care of myself, I started eating so healthy and focusing really on what I was putting into my body and on my mental health and physical health. I redecorate my whole room and I saw the biggest shift. The biggest shift. I started attracting positive people, different people, and eventually, in a couple of months, I was a new version of myself, you know, because I started thinking positive and I attracted positive things into my life. I even found myself modeling by pure chance, just based on networking and connection that I created because I was focusing so much on my career. So basically, that breakup was a blessing. I turned that pain into power. And that's what you should do as well. If there's a situation you don't like, don't put yourself down. Don't think negative because you're just going to attract negative things. You need to shift your mindset. You need to think positive to attract positive things. Because what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen to you? You know? Once you start really focusing on your life and on good energy, good things will come. And it's okay if you are really, I struggle so much to do that. It's okay. Fake it. Fake it till you make it. Have you ever heard of it? Fake it till you make it. Wake up every day and force yourself to go to the gym. You know, when I had my breakup, I was forcing myself to go to the gym. I was like, no, 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 no. I need to do. I was giving me a time every day. I was like, at 6 p.m., I'm gonna go to the gym. 5:30, I would start getting ready. And of course, there would be day, it was winter, it was raining, it was so cold. And I was like, I don't care. I was going to the gym with the rain, with the thunderstorm. I don't care. I was having a day full of working. It was 9 p.m. And I was like, I was trying to make excuses. I was like, oh, it's too late. I cannot go to the gym so late. No, you can. Why can you not go to the gym so late? What are you scared of? What are you scared of? What's going to happen? You know, of course, it's dangerous sometimes, but you need to push yourself, you know? I was focusing on my career so much because at the end of the day, babe, that's the only thing you have, your career. Your career is what's going to change your life, you know? What's going to make you buy beautiful things and sorry, my cat was destroying my room, but yeah, your career is what's gonna give you the freedom of live your life how you want to live it, you know? Financial stability, independence, freedom. So why shouldn't we focus on that? I feel like that should be our top main priority, you know? And on your health. Why would you lose sleep and attract negative things in your life? You know, a bit of self-love, you know, a bit of we must have a bit of self-love because at some point you reach a point where you have an awakening and you're like, am I gonna let this man ruin my life and put me on meds? And am I gonna do that? No. No. Why? Why would you let someone else control your emotions and your energy? You know, energy is sacred. We need to protect our energy. There's so many things, so many situations that destroy our energy on a daily basis. We need to do this for ourselves. It's a form of self love. Protect your energy. It's so important because your energy is what makes your day a good day or a bad day, you know? But everything is in here. We can control everything. Our mind is so strong. Your mind is so strong, and you need to make use of it. With your mind, you can put yourself any goal that you want and achieve it. Anything, anything. There's no limits. There's no limits. I found myself modeling in Paris during Fashion Week, and I don't even know how to model. I never entered that world. I was never interested, honestly, in that world, and by pure chance, and what led me to that? A breakup. A breakup. Because I had to fill every space that I have with something, or else my mind would start thinking and thinking and thinking. And I wasn't, I would never allow a man to put me in a bad mindset. You know, breakup are already hard enough. So I feel like we should pull all our strength, because what's the worst that could happen? It was a blessing. That man left you, you left that man. It was a blessing. It means it was not meant to be. It means that that man wasn't meant to be in your life, because there's bigger things for you, you know? Your life should be. Yeah, this is the little devil I was talking about, but yeah. Uh, yeah. Your life should be so big, and so many things are meant for you that you shouldn't even feel. You know, like you shouldn't even feel that. You shouldn't have negative thoughts or nothing, anything like that, you know? Never. Because why would you attract that to yourself? You know? We are the master of our destiny. So we shouldn't put ourselves and our mind and our energy in a position where we allow bad things to come to us. It's craziness. Why would you do that? It's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. So never do that. Turn pain into power. I cannot express this and emphasize this enough. Turn pain into power. Literally, why would you sit in your bed crying over anything? Over anything. It could be anything. Why would you do that? Don't waste your tears, you know? Get up, go out, clear your mind, and think about the next step. We can allow ourselves to cry. Of course, it's completely normal, you know, and sometimes it's also good because you let it all out. Okay, then, if you're that kind of person that would prefer that, let it all out, but then that's it. That's it. Let it all out, and then just be the best version of yourself. The best of the best you can be, because we have so much potential and we are so strong that sometimes we don't even know unless we're put in literally like in now in the worst situation ever, and then we're like, oh, I'm actually strong. But why do we have to reach the worst situation ever to understand that we can be the best version of ourselves without life having to put us literally like on the bottom for us to understand that? Unlock your potential. We have so much potential. You can do so many things. You can do so many things. You can get out there and do so many things. We are people, are meant, we are put in this world to do so many things. So why? Why would we sit in a bed all day, every day? Why would you even stay home all day, every day? Do you think that's your purpose in life? You're meant to do great things. Each one of us is meant to do great things, and our purpose is so, so big. You know, we are meant to do great things, explore, go see the world, meet new people, meet new culture, try new food, explore your career option. You know, like there's endless possibilities. So don't waste your time at home, because you're not going to attract anything. You're not going to get anything. You're just going to waste time, which is precious. Time is so precious. Tomorrow, something bad can happen, and then what? You hopefully never, but you can find out you have a very bad illness, and then what? then you're gonna wake up. You're gonna wake up then, but it can be too late. And then what? You're gonna think, I wasted time. I wasted time. We only get one life, one chance at it, just one. Many people, there's a quote that says, you think you have time. And it's so true. I couldn't stress this enough. We don't have time. We don't. Time goes by so fast. We need to act now. We need to wake up. Wake up. Get out. Get out of the house and do not waste your time living, because life is beautiful and there's so many opportunities. You can do so many things. You can wake up tomorrow and change your whole life if you want to. You can. You can. You can wake up tomorrow and be like, I don't like this. This is not for me. This is not for me. And change it, because you can do so. You can do so. No one is stuck. You're not stuck. You can change your life. Even if you have to go through different back roads, do it, because what do you have to lose? If you're in a situation that you don't like, a job that you don't like, or with a person that you don't like, or whatever that you don't like, you you create your future. Who else? Who else if not you? And think positive, attract positive energy, because honestly, there's no time for bad things, and there's no time to attract bad things. We shouldn't, because why? Just keep thinking, why am I doing this to myself? Is it gonna lead me somewhere? What am I achieving from that? If I stay home every day and I cry myself to sleep, what am I getting from that? What am I achieving? Nothing. Nothing. Do you think a job is gonna come out to you in your email? Someone is gonna be like, oh, this is a job, here, there you go. Or I don't know, a guy is gonna fall down from, I don't know, the roof, or come straight from the window and be like, oh, I'm your Prince Charming. This is not gonna happen. This is not a Disney movie. This, unfortunately, I would love that I was the most romantic teenager and still woman. I'm so romantic, but sometimes you have to realize that I'm here for myself, and it's only me, and I'm the master of my destiny. And if my life has to be great, I'm the one that can make it great. And I only get one shot at it, and I can do it. You can do whatever you want, live how you want, and achieve great things if only you shift your mindset and you put your mind in the I can do this. Nothing is impossible. Unlock yourself. Unlock yourself and then lock in to achieve whatever you want. Because the best version of you is there. Is just waiting for you to understand and to let her out. So let her out and see what happens. I bet you, once you start thinking positive, so many good things are gonna come into your life. So many, I promise you. So many, because it happened to me, and there's so many people who keep saying this. So you just need to act on it. So act on it. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to me, and I hope I gave you some good motivational talk, and you're gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, yoo-hoo, and so please, 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 if you like the video, like it. And if you're actually tried this and you've seen results and you have interesting story to share, just put down there in the comment, and I'm gonna be reading that. I can't wait to hear it, to be fair. And it gives me motivation as well. And yeah, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Bye bye.